Hello, I'm Michael Barrow. This presentation is about a telehealth platform called MedECC, or the Medical Electronic Consultation Center. MedECC is focused on efficient, organized care for low-resource healthcare systems. Physician matchmaking is our unique strength. The key difference between MedECC and other teletherapy platforms is it has a smart matchmaking system. This smart system helps build the best care team for a sick patient with a team building algorithm for selecting patient-specific specialists. MedECC solves the efficiency problems experienced by low-resourced healthcare systems. For example, Zambia's severe physician shortage leads to high cancer mortality. Zambia has a population of about 17.3 million, but a doctor-patient ratio of only 1 to 12,000. Zambia especially lacks specialists, with only 6 oncologists in the country. This leads to long wait times of 3 months or more and late presentations of cancers, stage 3+, which leads to extremely high mortality. Here's a real example of how inefficient communication costs patient lives. One of our Zambia collaborators explained to me why he became one of Zambia's few doctors. In 1998, John's father fell and injured his spine. It took 2 weeks to be seen by the closest junior doctor, who was over 100 kilometers away and only prescribed paracetamol. This was woefully inadequate treatment, and 3 weeks later, John's father succumbed to his injuries. It took the junior doctor 7 months to track down the only spinal expert in Zambia to help John's family, which was sadly much too late. Today, MedECC e-consultations can save time and lives. Here on the left, you see the MedECC e-consultation interface. Let's look at the map of Zambia on the right to see how the MedECC patient-centered care model can prevent tragic losses like John's. Imagine Greg, whose mother has taken ill with COVID. Symptoms worsen and Greg messages a Zambian doctor over 100 kilometers away using MedECC. In seconds, the Zambian doctor performs a virtual visit assessing severity. The Zambian doctor is unsure and adds an English specialist to the case. In minutes, the specialist performs a virtual visit using MedECC to Greg's mother. The specialist instructs Greg to adjust his mother's position to clear her airway and prevent suffocation. MedECC is a win-win-win for patients, doctors, and hospitals in low-resource healthcare systems. The value to patients is increased access to specialists, with remote specialists on their care team. Instead of appointments taking weeks, months, or years, virtual visits can be made in seconds, minutes, or hours. And the value to doctors is increased bandwidth, allowing them to treat more patients. Instead of making round trips of hundreds of kilometers, doctors can perform virtual visits across the country from their office. The value to hospitals is increased billing. Today, patients will use fair means or foul to contact a specialist for a consultation. These undocumented curbside consultations leave the hospital out of the loop. With MedECC, all case consultations are captured in a database that hospitals can integrate into their billing system. Besides being a useful tool, the MedECC platform is well-timed. The telehealth market is experiencing explosive growth as providers and patients are rapidly adopting the technology in the wake of COVID-19. On the right, you see the quarterly funding and deal count from the Q2 2021 CB Insights market report on telehealth, which illustrates the explosion of investment. I'll share just a few more exciting data points from this report. So MedECC is a teletherapy platform. This class of product attracted 40% of all telehealth investment capex. In 2021, so far, $5 billion have been invested in telehealth, which is experiencing a 169% year-on-year growth. This has created 27 telehealth unicorns with an aggregate $55 billion valuation. There's still a lot of room in the teletherapy segment. This competitive landscape feature matrix compares MedECC to some of the largest emerging e-consultation companies. MedECC is a unique product occupying a niche. The competitor systems are characterized by involved deployments and coarse-grained physician scheduling, which leads to clumsily designed care teams and treatment inefficiency. Because MedECC is the only platform designed specifically for low-resourced healthcare systems, it has a unique focus on efficiency, which is achieved with its unique matchmaking and team-building features. We used a SWOT analysis to identify opportunities and challenges for MedECC. By studying market data and early user feedback, we found MedECC meets an unmet need. In the green box, we identify key strengths. MedECC is a simple platform with low cost to entry. MedECC is very easy to set up and use with a two-screen interface. Users also liked our unique productivity features for efficient care. In the orange box, we identify our weaknesses. The platform has not had a wide pilot to date, which is because we have not yet recruited a large clinician pool for the pilot. In the blue box, we identify market opportunity. Low socioeconomic status markets are underserved by telehealth. There's no moonlighting platform designed for physicians to help these communities remotely. MedECC meets the needs of physicians and patients by connecting them in the platform. In the red box, we identify threats. Two major threats are, firstly, market consolidation by potential competitors choosing to target our niche. And the second threat is regulatory change that limits the use of telehealth tools after COVID settled down. We've been working diligently to address the weaknesses found in our SWOT analysis. Here you see how product strengthening improvements are reflected in our product roadmap. We're working on pilot deployment in Zambia this quarter, having gotten early user feedback from limited doctor trials in India last quarter. We're working to recruit clinical consulting partners, are in talks with Doctors Without Borders. MedECC harmonizes very well with the earlier telehealth experiments from 2017 conducted by Doctors Without Borders. Our hope is to test the e-consultancy model in Zambia later this year, and pending success, we plan to rapidly scale to multiple hospitals. We'd now like to give you a small demo of MedECC by showing you how it could be used for the type of problems Doctors Without Borders have been tackling in Africa. Today, Alice and I will demonstrate how MedECC e-consultations with remote international specialists can save a life. Alice is our physician partner in Zambia and is logged into the MedECC system on the screen with a green banner.
Hello everyone. Today in Zambia, an ill pregnant patient presented with a heart murmur. Her hospital does not have a cardiologist, and I need to e-consult a specialist to know how I should proceed with treatment. As I type cardiologist, MedECC uses its matchmaking system to help me find a matching specialist. I add Dr. Barrow to the system, send a picture as a heart ultrasound, and ask for help in the chat window.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Barrow, the cardiologist. I've logged into MedECC from the US on the screen with the blue banner. After getting Alice's alert, I can use MedECC to perform an e-visit of Alice's patient by clicking on this alert icon. Upon inspection of the patient Barbie, I'm worried she may be experiencing a cardiac event. After reviewing Alice's information and monitoring the patient, I'm diagnosing a heart valve defect. I'll recommend an elective C-section in lieu of natural birth, as the patient would likely suffer cardiac arrest.
Because Zambia has one or two cardiologists, without MedECC connecting me to international cardiologists, I would not have been able to get a consultation for Barbie in time. By improving efficiency, MedECC has helped me save